Bella Vida by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Ice Pumpkin Spice. This piece was sent to me by Name Brand Wigs for my review. On their website, this wig is described as an all one length lob of soft tumbled waves, subtle layers, and lightweight construction. I can agree with everything except for the lightweight construction. Raquel Welch makes hardy wigs. There's always a lot of hair. They're substantial wigs. It's beautiful, but there's a lot of hair on here. I think Bella Vida is a beautiful, classic, everyday style. It is a great mid-length. It has just enough curl or wave or body to just look effortless and natural. To me, Raquel Welch wigs come ready to go. They're very styled. When you buy a Raquel Welch wig, you're buying the look. To me, I'm not going to fuss with this a lot. It's not something that I'm gonna have my hands in constantly. I'm gonna fix this and forget it. They're heat-friendly hair fibers. Raquel Welch heat-friendly hair fibers they can be fussy. You don't wanna mess with them a lot. They're gonna get frizzy and fray, and so you don't wanna mess with them a lot. And the more you mess with them, that's the friction that's gonna cause the issue. So just fix it and forget it. It looks gorgeous. There's no reason to fuss with it a lot. I would pack a wide tooth comb just to keep the underneath combed out. Also, when you move your head around, you can kind of feel if clumps are starting. And so you can just get your wide tooth comb in there and just kind of break some of that up. And that's normal. I mean, that kind of stuff just happens. It's a pretty thick wig. There's a lot of hair on here. Just want to keep the hair fibers separated and so that it just gives you that loose, wavy, effortless look. Let's talk about this color, Shaded Ice Pumpkin Spice. It's my favorite color since Raquel Welch came out with it. I absolutely love it. It's that orangey red color. It does have a root. It's not crazy dark. I think it looks beautiful. Just gives it a little bit of dimension. Otherwise, it's a blended color. It's not like a stagnant orange color. There's definitely blondes and reds and browns. Like there's dimension and different colors in it. But overall, it gives you that orangey red color. And it's just gorgeous. And it looks good on anyone I've ever seen it on. If you watch somebody who usually only wears brunette wigs or only wears blonde wigs and they put this on, you're like, oh my gosh, you should be wearing red wigs. It's just that color that transitions so well with different skin colors, and it just goes with everybody. Let's talk about the measurements. The Name Brand Wig website says that the bang is 10.5 inches. The sides are 10.25 inches. The crown is 12.25 inches. The nape is 6 inches and the back is 11.25. Says that it weighs 4.37 ounces, and I believe it. Average wig weight is about 4 ounces. And like I said, most Raquel Welch wigs do run the 4 ounces or a little bit heavier, unless they're a shorter style. But these mid-length styles, there's a lot of hair on here. It doesn't feel heavy. I don't get wig fatigue from it. It's very comfortable. Raquel Welch wigs might come with a lot of hair density, but they also come with a really comfortable cap. Let's talk about that cap. Bella Vida comes with a hand-tied cap. So let's start at the front. You get a mono part, and it's a pretty substantial mono part. You get that big, wide open mouth. I like that a lot of wig brands are starting to do this, because this gives you a lot of parting options without paying for a full mono part. Now, this is hand tied right here. So really, you can part this wherever you want it. You know, you do have a seam right there, so you're gonna have to be a little bit careful about that, but you can part this wherever you want it. The lace goes all the way back to the ear tab. You have that silicone, it's got a little grip to it, metal stays, extended nape, Velcro adjusters, all the way around. Okay, so now you've got hand-tied cap, and it's got different material. This whole middle here is very, it's very see-through. I mean, I guess it all is. I don't really know what the point of having different material, but these are all hand tied. All of this hair fiber hand tied, except right around the nape, and you can see that it is sewn in wefts onto that hand tied cap. And I think that just gives it a little bit of structure and keeps these hair fibers close to your nape and going in the right direction. Hand tied means that these hair fibers can go any which way that you want them to or they want to, but sewing them in right here is going to make them lay against your nape and stay where they're supposed to go. Just like any other wig, I'm going to grab it by the adjusters. I'm going to let that lace front hit me about mid forehead. Pull it over my occipital bone, flip it up, and then get those ear tabs where I want them. I always get really good coverage from Raquel Welch wigs. See that really nice lace front? And then you just fix it. That's such a good one, you guys. I mean, Raquel Welch always makes good wigs. It's really, it's hard to go wrong. This is good. This is a good one. Let's talk about these hair fibers in Permatease. I mentioned that they're heat-friendly hair fibers. Raquel Welch heat-friendly hair fibers they're thicker. These don't really feel gummy. Sometimes heat-friendly hair fibers can feel gummy because they have a coating on them so that you can apply heat to them. These don't really feel gummy, but they feel different. They feel different than just 100% synthetic. They're heat-friendly. You can apply heat to them. Let's talk about Permatease. It's a hand-tied cap, so it's not going to have any Permatease. If you get in there and you're like, well, it feels like there's Permatease, there might just be a little bit of crimping, but there's no Permatease in here. This is just all hair. So you can get a ton of volume with this wig just because of all the hair. Okay, so I've talked about the cap and the color, the measurements, the Permatease and the hair fibers. My overall thoughts about Bella Vida by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Ice Pumpkin Spice. I love it. It is gorgeous. It is everything I've already said in this video. It's mid-length. It's wavy. It's a gorgeous color. It's a comfortable cap. It's beautiful. Okay, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, do a little chit chat down in the comments, and let me know what you think. If you have Bella Vida, if you've been wearing it for a while, tell us more about it. How's it holding up? Have you washed it? Have you applied heat? Let us know in the comments what you think. Okay, see you in my next video. Bella Vida by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Ice Pumpkin Spice. Okay, I've had this wig for 24 hours. I wore it all day yesterday. Here's my first initial thoughts. I love the length. It's a lot of hair. I think we've all grown to know that Raquel Welch wigs are a lot of hair. One thing I've noticed that I really like that they did is back here along the nape, it's not thick. And that's the part that always frizzes and gets kind of yucky first. There is not a lot of hair back here along your nape. A lot of the hair is kind of here. And if you're somebody that likes your hair up off your face, I mean, it is gonna flop in your face. See how that wants to fall forward? The way this cap's done, I don't have a wig grip on or anything. You can part this wherever you want. They have a little parting space, but I mean, the whole thing is hand tied. You can part this wherever you want. Raquel Welch wigs are also one of those brands that it's not really made to constantly be fussing with. Like, they come styled most of the time. You kind of want to fix it, get it how you want it, and then get your hands out of it. And that's how most Raquel Welch wigs are. The more you mess with it, the clumpier it gets. I love these newer, more relaxed styles that this brand is coming out with. I think it's super cute, great for summer, casual, kind of that beachy vibe. Reminds me a lot of like Brooklyn by Aesthetica. It's a little fancier. Adore this color. It's so pretty. All the different colors. So Bella Vida by Raquel Welch. It's super great. I really like it. One other thing I'll say about my first impression. If you are my head size, 22.5-inch circumference, I'm like 12 ear to ear, I believe 13 forehead to occipital bone, 12 or 13. When I first put it on, I was like, oh, it's too small, it doesn't fit. But this cap like fits. Like right now I don't have a wig grip on. It's not going anywhere. If I continue to mess with it and constantly, do this, it's gonna slide back. But if you fix it and leave it, and now I'm gonna mess it up, it's not gonna do that. It fits. These sides have really good coverage. It goes over my occipital bone. It sits right at my hairline. And then if I put a wig grip on, it goes nowhere. So it fits. When you first put it on, don't panic, because it's gonna feel like it's too short forehead to occipital bone. You're gonna feel like I don't have enough stretch. You do. It will, if you have a 22.5-inch circumference, 12 or 13, it does fit. It's just going to fit exactly right. It's not going to be too big, because a lot of times Raquel Welch hand-tied caps, they are too small for me. So I wear them. I just have to wear a wig grip, and I really have to like stretch it over my head. This one, you don't have to do that, but there is that moment of panic, because a lot of Raquel Welch wigs, when you put them on, they're a little bit roomier, really stretchy, the open wefted cap. So when you get a hand-tied one, it can be a little bit nerve-wracking because you want it to fit so bad and it's a little bit snugger. I think it fits great, super comfortable. I do have bio hair on my head. It's shorter, but I do have hair under there. And that makes a big difference when you're trying to make a cap fit your head without a wig grip on. If I were to go out for an extended amount of time, I would put a wig grip on. Like, I just don't need that kind of worry in my life. But yeah, super cute, super comfy. It's a great one. It's been a while since I've been really excited about a wig, and I'm really excited about this one.